Hi friends, I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. I am in a slightly different location today and I am outside, so please excuse any background noise or any echo from where I am right now. But I really wanted to make this video because I saw a tutorial on Instagram and I thought that it was so simple and clever and beautiful, and I took some photos of it and I had a bunch of people asking me for a tutorial on it, so I of course shared the original tutorial. But today I wanted to do a few variations on what I am calling the Elina Knot. After the original creator, her name is Elina Rubin. She makes beautiful head coverings, and I'm going to be linking to her information in the description box. Please go check her out if you have not already. But yeah, she did this really beautiful wrap that's essentially a variation on what we would call a beginner's luck. And so that is my video today. So you can go and watch her original wrap. I'm going to show a couple variations. So the photos that I took were with this cranberry scarf in soft purple and gray, and when I took photos the other day I had the purple side out, so just to change it up I am going to start with the gray side out. This is the kind of wrap that I think would work really well with literally any weight of scarf, any. It works great with this cranberry. I think it would even be good with a tapestry. And it would certainly work with a lighter weight scarf, and I've done that as well. And I'm also going to show you a variation with a square scarf. So I have this pleated just a little bit at the front to minimize the amount of excess fabric in the back, and I'm going to put it on my head with my ends hanging pretty evenly, and I'm going to do this instead of straight across at an angle. And then I am going to tie it in the back. I don't think you need to tie it necessarily, but I always feel more secure when I do. I'm also wearing my Cloud9 shaper. If you ever have any questions about the scarves or the shapers that I'm wearing, I link to everything in my description box. So if I don't have a link, usually that's like sometimes for accessories. So like these, for example, I bought on travel. I cannot link you to those things, but pretty much anything else that I'm wearing, if I can link it to you, I will. So I am now going to take this tail and I am going to pleat it a little bit. This is like an optional step. I'm going to do it with the cranberry because I love having that border towards the front, but we're not going to be too precious about it. And then I'm going to bring this up and over to complete my V shape. And I'm just gonna let that hang for now, and I'm going to turn my attention to this lower one. Now you do have a choice of where you place the knot on your head. She did hers a little higher than I would typically do a beginner's luck, and I think that looked beautiful, so that is what I'm going to do. So this scarf here is going to be in front, just like a beginner's luck. And I'm going to bring this around and tie it off. Depending on the length of the tails, you could absolutely play around with scooching it to one side or the other if you want longer tails or shorter tails or no tails. But the magic of this wrap is to then take this beginner's luck, and I am going to bring my back scarf here down, cross my front scarf over it, and then this is going to wrap around the back of my head and tuck in to my pocket right here. And that's the wrap. You can go through, you can adjust the pleating if you would like, you can fluff any of this out or play with what's showing if you want, but that is really all there is to the wrap. So here it is from the front, from the side, back, and the other side. Again, I would play around with this more if I were going to be wearing it like so, but since I'm just showing you, I'm gonna leave it as is. You could also, if you wanted to, you could take the second tail and tuck that away, and I bet that that would also be really, really lovely. Just like a little bit of interest over on the one side. This is, I have a feeling I'm gonna be wearing this wrap a lot. So I am also going to show you how to wear this with a square scarf, because I think that that is also a lovely way to incorporate this particular type of tie. I don't have a table or anything out here with me, so I'm literally just tying scarves around my waist to hold on to them. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is normal. Okay, so I'm going to take my square scarf. In this case, excuse me, I have a sterling Israeli tickle in denim blue. Clearly this has been another one of my favorites lately. I'm going to pleat it just a little bit at the front to eat up some of that length in back. And then I'm going to place this on my head, also nice and evenly if I can. There we go. So nice and even. Put it to the front, and I'm going to tie it behind my head. And I'm going to tuck in the point. Although, truth be told, I bet that if you left this completely long and you didn't want to tuck in the point, that it would also look really beautiful. All right, so there we go. I'm going to start with my second end first, make sure I have those ends folded in nice and tidy. Come back over here, and then just as before, this is going to come up over my head. I'm going to bring it right behind that first pleat of mine, bring up my second scarf, and tie it just as before. And then same thing, make sure my ends stay tucked in. Scarf in front is going to come around the scarf behind, and I'm going to tuck it right in. And you could leave it that way, or I think it looks really nice to then take this and also tuck it around in the back. And that's it. So here's the Elina Knot with a square scarf in the front, side, back, and the other side. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. That's a wrap for me. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.